and you can find it at Burdick Lexus in Cicero. First, you'll notice its striking style with dynamic stance and sleek coupe-like silhouette. Once inside, experience technology not just first class, but second in nature. This model boasts instantaneous acceleration, class-leading fuel economy. In fact, the most fuel-efficient Lexus sedan of all, the Lexus ES300H, is built with every detail centered around you. Give it a test drive at Burdick Lexus in Cicero and shop from anywhere 24/7 at Burdicklexus.com. MSRP $48,984, lease for 3 years, 7,500 miles per year, $595 per month with $59.99 due at signing, with $2,000 LFS lease cash applied. Excludes tax, $197.50 doc fee, $595 first payment, $795 acquisition fee, DMV extra, 25 cents per mile over 22,500 miles. Valid through March 3rd, 2025.
It's time to rev those engines. The Syracuse Nationals are now proud to produce the Cavalcade of Cars, a 2-day indoor car show at the New York State Fairgrounds March 22nd and 23rd. Check out more than 150 vehicles, including the classics you love, plus lifted trucks, Jeeps, motorcycles, and more. Whether you want to exhibit or just admire, head to cavalcadeofcarscny.com for tickets and info. The Cavalcade of Cars, March 22nd. It's time to rev your engines. The Syracuse Nationals proudly presents the Cavalcade of Cars, March 22nd through 23rd at the New York State Fairgrounds. The 2-day indoor car show features all the classics, plus lifted trucks, Jeeps, motorcycles, and more. Cavalcade of Cars, CNY.com.
ESPN Radio.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program for this special report.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a break, boy. Yeah. That's a break, little man. Break it down. Degeneration.
Right. There. Did you get this? Get that. Do this. Get that.
Think you can tell me what to do?
Hi. Look at you. Look at you. I can actually see you. I've actually put Seinfeld style in. I've put in a reverse QSportsTalk.com Twitch peephole. I actually can look directly into your homes now, interestingly enough. And I would ask Govendo that you put on pants. Thank you. Hello, Friday, you fricks. Oh, my God, we did it. Oh. One more hour, for me anyway. And tactically, for all of you listening out there, for you as well, because I am your last line of defense to get your displeasures, or your pleasures voiced before the day is over, because Brian Higgins is going, I think, to hedonism. I think he's leaving to go to hedonism for the day. Kids, want your parents leave you home alone. Google what hedonism is. So if you feel like it, just letting you know early. Feel like doing bitching on a Friday, bitching and moaning, 315-437-7644 on the Sports Show with Cody Mack, ESPN Radio, 97.7 and 100.1. Oh, there we go. We're hanging out here. We made it on a kind of a nice day. We were chatting earlier, Jordan and I, that I think it is supposed to snow later, but as of right now, if you look out there at certain times, there's that real weird ball of sun, they call it, which doesn't make any sense, but it has a weird, freakish glow. And it's nice to see that out there, but I think that all changes tonight or this weekend or something, so get used to it. Enjoy it while you can, possibly much like the Syracuse victory from the other day. Enjoy that while you can, heading into tomorrow's game at Virginia Tech. We will talk about that very sparingly from me anyway. We're watching the NFL Combine as cornerbacks are doing their whatnot, it looks like, today, which is awesome. You got one of my favorite players in the draft, my boy from Florida State's out there. You got a couple guys from Texas. My favorite player in the draft, Travis Hunter. I have many ways that the Cowboys can very easily, successfully draft Travis Hunter, but they won't do any of them, just saying. There's Will Johnson. We'll do that because I enjoyed chatting about the Combine with you guys yesterday live as we were watching it together. We got a couple shooty hoop games. I've got the most lackadaisical buzzer beater you've ever heard. Your boy Steph Curry, who went to the school of Cody Mack draining threes, had one hell of a game. I got some of that audio for you because that was cool to watch Steph Curry still firing them. Makes me feel so old because I remember Steph Curry at Davidson draining threes on the college level. Also going to steal some things from multiple people in the building today. And not like I usually do when I wait till they go home later and then I rifle through all their belongings out there and in their drawers and stuff. Yes, that's happening. Nobody here in Galaxy has any spare change come Monday. I don't think so. Spare change, candy, Quaaludes, stuff like that. All mine once you guys leave. Just saying. I'm just kidding. But I will be taking things from Gomez in the morning. He talked to Jim. We're going to hear from Jim via Gomez in just a couple minutes. Also, I see that there's things from your favorite player that I've got no opinion on whatsoever, Mr. Kyle McCord. Some things about him being at the Combine, stuff like that. Quinn Allen, I see that as well. Little Coach Autry stuff. Really, I think that's about it, right? I'll get to about 2, maybe 3 of those at the most. Let's go. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I cut off Ralph. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Ralph. I didn't mean to cut you off there. But yeah, off we go on a Friday, which does involve me doing this right out the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Lunchtime deal made out in L.A. Matt Stafford looks like he's staying out there. I don't know if you've been following the story. Matthew Stafford wanting maybe to leave L.A. if he wasn't going to get a deal. But it looks like he got a deal, restructured, made a little money. And now the Rams will be keeping Matthew Stafford, who have been rumored. Oh, hi. Rumored. See if I can make my voice crack twice. Rumored to get themselves a little Aaron Rodgers action. However, I have now also seen that maybe, just maybe, there are sources that say Aaron Rodgers might be linked to New York. And I would love nothing more to watch Aaron Rodgers simply stay in that building, but play on the Giants and cause just as much havoc and media frenzy and then just put up the same terrible numbers. Somehow, you want to stunt Malik Neighbors' growth? That's how you do it. Bring in Aaron Rodgers. Ask Garrett Wilson of the Jets. Remember how vaunted he was going into the year? Yeah, so those are my two little tidbits of breaking news today. I saw Matthew Stafford staying on the Rams. Possibly Aaron Rodgers staying in the exact same building, but trading his stupid green jersey for an even stupider blue jersey. I like that. Dallas Cowboys doing all sorts of crazy stuff. So, I mean, maybe I'll get you some of that info next week as there's talks of signing people, not signing people, trading, not trading. Oh, the Dallas, what a train wreck. Oh, boy. Speaking of train wrecks, let's do some Syracuse basketball stuff, shall we? Huh? See what I did there? Speaking of train wrecks, yeah. Let's see. Let's do this first here as you got the game tomorrow, Virginia Tech. It's a nooner, so you'll be able to do some other stuff tomorrow as you guys can have another chapter added to poor Coach Red. His crazy book as he had his coach's show last night before they head on out to Virginia. Probably yesterday, right? No? Oh, teams don't travel 2 days ahead of time to go to. Oh, that's just Paulie. Oh, gotcha. But Coach Red, it's a rough road coaching as he had his coach's show last night. It's not the Paul Pasqualoni show live from Ground Round, but still.
To be a part of sports, athletic, whether you're an assistant coach, head coach, you know the ups and downs. But I think as a head coach, obviously running your own program, everything falls on your shoulders. You got to be prepared for that. You got to know it's coming. Try your best to not let it happen. But every coach has been able to coach for a long, extended period of time have had some down seasons. And I think you learn from that and you get better.
And the question really is, will Coach Red be allowed to get better? I don't know, because the last guy there was there for quite some time, and that guy joined Gomez and Lisa this morning on Gomez and Company, and you guys love Jimmy B, so let's spend several minutes reminiscing with Coach Boeheim as he's not as retired as he would like, I guess, as he's still out there broadcasting games. I like his snarkiness when he's on the call for the ESPN.
Coach, how are you? You've been enjoying the broadcasts. You've been doing some of the games in the ACC network.
I do one a week, so it's 3 days to do one game. So that's enough when you're retired. I get out there and do a game, and I'll do the ACC tournament games and some courtside stuff there, commentating too after the games. So it's busy enough, and working for the university, doing stuff there. So I'm not really as retired as I would like to be.
Which is funny because he's Jim Boeheim joining Gomez and Lisa this morning. I like to say he's not as retired as he would like to be. However, I don't know if I like this. As B.J. Adams of UCF Central Florida runs a 4.540, the first DB running in the combine. I'm going to keep peppering that in. As I don't know if Gomez blows up Coach's spot this morning, but apparently Jim Boeheim still has an office and is in it every single day.
I know you still have an office up there, and when we talk to Red and some of the other guys, and you're up there quite a bit.
I'm in every day. I watch some practices.
I guess he blows up his own spot, I guess.
A guy gets hurt, and people forget that he got hurt. So J.J. Starling gets hurt, they lose a couple games they wouldn't lose. Donnie Freeman gets hurt, they probably lose a couple games again that they wouldn't lose. But people just forget that.
Also, he's talking about the team now, if you didn't know.
Which we all know. But you do have to take into consideration, you lose two players like that, it's going to affect your win-loss. I mean, you just can't overcome that. You can't replace, number one, your best player, And number two, you're probably best forward, easily best forward, and one of the better freshman forwards in the country. So when you lose two guys like that, I mean, that's hard to overcome. I think they fought through it as best they can. But I think with the nucleus that they could have coming back, if everything, you never know with transfer portal, but if 3 or 4 guys come back, they've got a couple really good freshmen, they get just a couple transfer guys, they could be in a good position for next year. But you can't, it's hard to overcome injuries to your 2 best players. And I think people don't take that into account. I think real people do, but I think internet people don't.
Oh, Jimmy B with the slam. I love it. Jim Boeheim with the slam as Jim Boeheim talking to Gomez and Lisa this morning, kind of setting some things straight for you Syracuse fans out there after the most tumultuous week ever here on Q Sports Talk, I think, on ESPN Radio Syracuse. As I think everybody lost their ish. You guys even cracked poor Brian Higgins. He had to do just a calm down meditation hour for himself and you guys, because you guys made Brian Higgins yell. You broke Stephen Fani. You broke Brian Higgins. You broke Paulie again. But listen, Jimmy B.
People don't take that into account. I think real people do, but I think internet people don't.
Jim Boeheim is also talking some NIL stuff this morning.
We need to step up. We need to get the money, and I think we'll be fine if we're able to do that. If you don't do that, you will not be competitive. You look at our league, Duke has spent the most money. Clemson, Louisville are probably second and third, and they're in second and third place the last time I looked. And Duke's in first.
Yep.
So Carolina spent quite a bit of money. They're moving up into the 5th or 4th spot. So it's about that. SMU spent money, and they're in the 4th or 5th spot. So that's the reality of the game today. I think the fans know that now. You have to have the money to be competitive, but you also have to find the right guys, and that's just like it used to be, really. You recruit before the money, you had to find the right guys, and it's still the same way. It's just now you do have the money option there, and that's where the program is. And you can't judge any coach in 2 years, and you can't judge a coach who hasn't had the proper NIL money for 3 or 4 years, maybe 5. So we'll see how it all turns out.
Yeah, Jim Boeheim again, chatting there. Before I get to the last little Jim thing, a nice kind of like an announcement, I guess, from him. One thing I've always disagreed with Jim Boeheim, though, I will say, and yes, the Q Sports Talk chat bringing it up, he did say before at the end of the clip I played before that last one about internet people and blah, blah, blah. I will never agree with the thing where he says that you have no valid opinion unless you're a season ticket holder. That's stupid. I mean, that's a dumb opinion to have. That your opinion is invalid unless you give the university hundreds and hundreds of dollars a year, maybe $1,000 a year. Your opinion is not valid. Come on, man. That's such a weird old, like, I don't know. I've never agreed with that. That's just not I don't know, it's mean almost. Unless you give us $1,000, everything you say is meaningless. Yeah, the other stuff is, internet people and some of that. Yes, and if you don't go to any games and stuff like that, then I guess you could say your opinion is invalid. But, I mean, come on, man. Yeah, season tickets, $3,000 each year. Unless you drop that, then you have no right to say anything. That's crazy. That's a little crazy. However, what's also crazy is the fact that a little bit of the glory and magic might be back. As he says here, Mr. Boeheim, that he's going to be back on a certain thing and an advisory role. We'll see. Jim Boeheim is about to have his hands all over the TBT.
The TBT, that announcement was made earlier this week, and there's a chance, maybe outside chance, you're courtside to coach the team?
I'm going to be very much in an advisory role and help put the team together. And I think we'll get a good coach. But I will be definitely in an advisory role. At a certain time in your life, you're done coaching. I'm done coaching pretty much. But I want to help with the team and encourage guys to come back. And I think with Mr. Weissman involved, we'll get enough good players that we'll have a chance to win that thing.
All right.
And really, if the fans show up, if we get enough fans, we'll get the tournament the whole way in Syracuse.
That's a good point. It's fun to have at the SRC Arena.
Home court's a big deal in this thing. You know, everybody knows that. So hopefully we'll get that done. It'll be fun. Looking forward to that.
And you heard him, guys. And if you show up, then you get to have your opinion about. No, I'm just kidding. If you show up, though, that's cool, though. So that'll be back this summer as Boeheim will absolutely have his hands all over that in an advisory role, meaning that he will be front and center on TV as much as possible. Okay, let's do some more shooty hoop stuff when we come back, as we just did like 20 minutes of Boeheim. Goodness gracious. Okay, I love you. Be right back. ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1. Yeah, right? That's what I mean, Super Cat. That's one of my... I've never agreed with that. Because Jim has said that for years. If you're not a season ticket holder, and you're not a fan, and your opinion doesn't matter. Like, bro. It's an outdated opinion. All right, Super Cat, that doesn't mean that you're not allowed to say anything. You're not allowed to criticize. Because then, in the same breath, would Jim have had all the same support you'd have all these years from everybody if only people that went and bought season tickets were also allowed to be supportive? Know what I mean? Because I bet a lot of support came from people that didn't buy season tickets. You got to swing it both ways. Wow, Maxwell Harrison of Kentucky just almost broke a 4.340. Holy shit. 4.3040. Oh. Oh, I can't believe that guy almost cracked a 4.340, bro. What up, Bingzoid? Bingzoid. Emphasis on the Zoid. Gotcha. Bing Zoid. It's like that. How about that? Couldn't say better yourself. Good. It's good to know. Oh. Oh, this is the show for all of you, Super Cat. This is the show for all. It was just something that Jim Boeheim has said for years, and if you're a season ticket holder, then you're not like a real fan, and your opinion is void. Which is crazy for such a brilliant basketball coach. But that's insane. Oh, yeah, you know what time it is.
Jumping music, slick DJs, fog machines, and laser rays. Look at Weekend, cause here I come. Because weekends work.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Fog machines and laser rays. Look at Weekend, cause
Yeah, it
here
is.
I come.
Yeah, it is.
Weekends were
Made for fun. I work hard every day. It's all work and no play. Tell him, Dubby Dub. Tell him.
on my back.
Tell him.
He don't give me any slack.
Oh, yeah. Friday, hello. ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1. The sports show. This guy. Who's got two thumbs and is pointing them at this guy? This guy. 315-437-7644. Anything you want to talk about as we head into a weekend? Hi. Feel free to give me all of your famous grandma's homemade apple dumpling recipes right here on the radio. I don't know. It's Friday. Who cares, man? I could be doing this pretty much naked right now. I don't think anyone would even notice. We're all by ourselves. There's no bosses in the building. Nothing. I mean, because of the radio, I can't, but I could open that door and say swears if I wanted to. And I have. Yeah. Butts. Wieners. Yeah. I like that. QSportsTalk.com. That's the Twitch chat. Hello. Oh, you guys. What are you guys doing over there? There's a bunch of you over there. Look at all the showgirl fuzz. My mom. Ryan Mullen. Super Cat. West Monroe. Everyone's having a good time. I like you guys being here on a Friday. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. As I guess what we should do is a little bit of shooty hoops. And then we'll take a quick break ski and come back and do more shooty hoops and tell you what you got as we head on into the weekend, because the weekend looks bitchin' for shooty hoops as we're hanging out here on a Friday, broadcasting live from the Harding Mazzotti studio. As what I think I will do is this stuff first, and then come back and give you the most least enthusiastic buzzer beater of all time, because this buzzer beater was actually really good, as the game of the night actually involves a Michigan-Rutgers game. What the freak?
Float on.
See?
Fires tipped out.
This is the second half. The first half, crazy. Rutgers was up in the first half, 57-49 on the number 15 ranked Michigan Wolverine.
Little. Wolf, Cheddar, Target.
And how unselfish he is. But the Wolverines going to need him to look to score.
Target.
Now, if you Somerville and you see Golden pop up to the elbow, the basketball.
Inside of 1 minute. 1 point deficit.
I was just going to say, inside of 1 minute, 1 point deficit.
Fade away. What a shot. Donaldson working against Williams. Now it's Michigan up one. Aiko. Oh, he was fouled. Put 12
And
seconds
it's
left.
back and forth, 12 seconds out.
And that's what he does.
They're going to have to get the ball to a man named Burnett.
Gale to inbound.
His last name.
Finds Wolf to Burnett for the win.
Yet another buzzer beater for a team in Michigan, as we just had Michigan State with the buzzer beater over Maryland, and Michigan with the last second three, down one, end up with the victory, 84-82. Namari Butler with a huge three, so big, such a deep three late, and when you get it deep so late, I don't think you know where I'm going with this. Butler after the game.
It feels great, of course, getting the win. Me and Vlad was just talking about how we have to do a better job of dictating the pace, dictating, how we play against any team we play against. But it still feels good to get the W.
Have you had a game winner?
Not since high school, so you really know.
At what point did you know?
When the ball went through the net, that's when I knew. At the same time, I told Danny before, I was like, if you see me and I'm open, pass it to me, I'm going to make it. And God came through.
What was Danny?
Awesome, man. So Butler, you know what I mean? It feels good. And I get it. Because when you hit one and you nail it from deep so late, it feels good. The sexy stat of the day, nailing it late so deep. You guys are perverts. You guys are perverts. Oh my goodness, seersucking. What is Steve telling Jordan? What is he doing? Seersucking. Oh my goodness. Jordan, you better run, bud. Steve's talking about seersucking you. Oh, Jalen Smith, DB, USC, 4.45. That's not so good. Drink, my babies, drink. Hello? Who's out there? Hello? Oh. Ugh. Oh, God. Hi, guys. Hello. How are you doing? What are you guys doing? Yo, kids, you got any drugs in your pocket? Oh, I do. Oh, my goodness. Put that right back. Oh, my God. No, Gamendo, I think Super Cat means that it's Orange Nation, like it's all of us, not just the season ticket holder stuff. Got that cereal milk, Gamendo? Stuff's good. Nah, you're good. Govendo. Oh, Govendo, you know. Good, bro. You good, bro. Dude, you good. All right, you guys got all sorts of stuff. Mine, one is a sativa. I don't really know what the strain is on this one. But the other one is a mix. Live resin on one side. Live resin Rainbow Runts. And on the other side is Liquid Diamonds Jolly Rancher. So I'm trying to use up the ones I have. I have so friggin' many vapes that I'm trying to use up because I always open them. Oh, you're talking about Burned Dairy Mint Milk. Okay, Ryan. Well, that's fine. Loser. Thought you partied. No big deal. I'm just kidding. That's good. That's good to know, though, that the mint milk is out in Burned Dairy. But I'm trying to use up my vapes. I have so many of them that I would at least like to try some new ones, but I don't want to be a wasteful Wally. $69. With Royal Leaf? Oh, really? Is it? Oh, dude, that stuff is awesome, Ryan. I'm a fan of Royal Leaf.
Look at weekend cousins, because weekends were. All you ladies, clap your hands, stomp your feet, and grab your man.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Thrust. Friday thrusting. Played that. Hello. ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1. Feel free to holla at your boy, 315-437-7644. Your last chance to call. I know how much you guys like to call in Mr. Higgins, the 315, Brian Higgins, but no. You got to wait till tomorrow. 11 o'clock, you get all your pregame stuff tomorrow for the biggest game in the history of this year's ACC Bubble Watch against Virginia Tech. If they can just get that one more win, do they lock in and then they're in? I don't know. No idea. But I do know that there are other shooty hoop games going on. And I get to talk to them thanks to DVOffers.com, powered by Drivers Village in Cicero. If you want to watch me for the next half an hour, look right into my eyeballs. It's QSportsTalk.com. That is our Twitch channel as we are hanging out, talking shooty hoops. We had Jim Boeheim stuff earlier because, what, did I load this twice? Oh, I did. Because he joined Gomez earlier. That was fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a Friday, getting ready to head on out, man. Let's pick things back up here with some college basketball. We did the Michigan buzzer beater. I'll have the least enthusiastic buzzer beater ever for you in a minute. Maybe I'll do some power rankings, too. I always want to do the power rankings, so maybe I'll do those as well because I wanted to do a little other whatnots with you, but I don't mind. I can do all shooty hoops from here on out because SmackDown is tonight. The final stop before Elimination Chamber tomorrow. If you're looking to watch some premium live event action, Elimination Chamber tomorrow about 7 o'clock. Should be a really good, I call it pay-per-view. It's fine. Should be a really good pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber. We'll discuss it in full on Monday. I think we're going to have some spoilers and some surprises tomorrow. Tonight's SmackDown, the go-home show to the Elimination Chamber. Shooty hooping around. A St. Mary's team is ranked again. I didn't know that till today. As a couple seconds left, like 30, they pulled ahead by 3, and a St. Mary's team is now ranked 23rd, 26-4. They get a victory, 58-55. Other games that I looked at and went, wow, that was close and probably shouldn't have been, was let's see here. A Washington State team. They only beat San Diego by a few. Remember Washington State? Want to know what you remember them for? Drew Bledsoe, my favorite quarterback of all time, went to Washington State. Yep. Random Cody Mack fact. I'm going to have to bring up a thing and play a sound every time I have a random Cody Mack fact. That's a good idea. I should do that. What else was there? That was it. All right. Least enthusiastic buzzer beater ever. All right. Cal State Bakersfield, Long Beach State, neither of them doing anything, both in the Big West. Maybe they'll do something in their little tournament. That made me sound like a douchebag. In their conference tournament. However, last night, Cal State Bakersfield, Long Beach State going at it, and Jamel Jones is the savior, I think, because they don't care, and I don't think the announcers really do either.
Waller into Jones. 2 seconds. Jones from the elbow wins it for Bakersfield.
We were talking about it, though. If he gets it in the ball, he is borderline unstoppable.
And I don't think there's any time left.
There's no time left. He got it off within the time frame.
Wow. What a barn burner. I mean, listen, you guys need a little pick-me-up. Some of you got like an hour or two left to work. You guys want to go buck wild? I'll play that whole clip again, a buzzer beater. I'll even turn it up wicked loud so it borderlines on obnoxious because they're going wild out there in Cali.
Waller into Jones. 2 seconds. Jones from the elbow wins it for Bakersfield.
Done. Thank you, though.
We were talking about it, though. If he gets it in the ball, he is borderline unstoppable.
And I don't think there's any time left.
No.
There's no time left.
Thank you.
He got it off within the time frame.
Okay. Wow. Thank you for that. Wicked exciting. I love it, man. We're getting closer to March. Next time I talk to you guys, it'll be March. That's freaking crazy. I'm not the biggest fan of that, to be honest with you. Tonight, though, there's a bunch of games on. Okay, bye. I'm just kidding. But more importantly, where is it? Oh, there we go. Right in front of my stupid face. My UCLA Bruins are up tonight. If you want to watch some shooty hoops, they'll be on Fox. Was it Fox? Wait, how are they on Fox? Because SmackDown's on USA now. That makes sense. 8 o'clock, UCLA, Purdue. UCLA not ranked again yet, but if they beat the number 20 Purdue Boilermakers, I imagine a 21-8 record will get you ranked going into a Monday. But that'll be a fun game to watch. Boilermakers right now at -5.5, so I'm going to have to do a little gambling because Florida State, UCLA looked in pretty good daily. Junior from UCLA, 20 points in their last game in their victory over Purdue. So I'm excited for that. I'll watch that until I fall asleep on the couch 45 seconds into the game. Oh, Maxwell Harrison for Kentucky breaks the 4.340 mark as the NFL Combine is currently going on as he runs a 4.2940 for Kentucky. Cornerback for Kentucky. I would like the Cowboys to draft, but they probably won't. Speaking of Kentucky, so I do that, professional friggin' broadcaster. They face a battle tomorrow as the best game of the weekend is either this one here, Kentucky, against number 1 Auburn. That's tomorrow. I need water. Hold on. Professional broadcaster. I can't really just stop talking and That's how I do that. Oh, that'll be really fun. That is at 1 o'clock, Auburn and Kentucky. Or tomorrow, game of the weekend might be number 6, Alabama versus number 5, Tennessee. Either one of those should be really good. Also, tomorrow, Texas A&M, Florida. Honestly, that could be game of the day as well. Or number 22, Arizona. Number 9, Iowa State. If Iowa State gets their top 2 scorers back, they'll be really, really good. And then they should probably go pretty far in the NCAA tournament there, buddy. Sunday, also some shooty hoops. Number 11, Wisconsin. Number 8, Michigan State. If you're feeling frisky, the 2 buzzer beater teams playing on Sunday. Michigan also taking on Illinois. with an S at the end. You know what? I do have time. So what I'm going to do is some power rankings because I don't usually get to do these. And I'm going to do, maybe I'll do like a Friday, Monday going into the weekend. My power rankings for college basketball coming out of the weekend. And since we got time, how about we do top 10? What do you think? Want to do top 10 power rankings going into the weekend? I think that'll be fun. We should do that for college basketball. My number 10 team is the number 11 for most people, Missouri Tigers. They have scored at least 80 points in their past 8 games, and they scored 211 combined in wins over Alabama and South Carolina. So I am definitely putting Missouri as my top number 10 power-ranked team in the country going into this weekend's games as we head into the first weekend of March. I'm all of it excited. Number 9 is a top 3 team. My number 9 power-ranked team is the Florida Gators. They've struggled in the last couple games, and then they lost to Georgia. So they're my number 9 team going into the weekend. Number 8, however, is my favorite team's rival. And that's the Arizona Wildcats. They always end up doing this thing where you're not talking about them, and then they pull off a crazy run. They'll probably somehow win their conference tournament. They play Iowa State and then Arizona State. They are my number 8 power-ranked team for Cody Mack. 7, Michigan Wolverines. They're not even in the top 10, but they're my number 7 ranked number 7 power-ranked team as they hit that buzzer beater, and they just constantly look good all year. All year, they've gotten so lucky, and that's not a team that you want to play in the NCAA tournament at all, or the Big Ten tournament, to be honest with you. That's my number 7 team. Number 6, Alabama, up and down all year. If things went a different way here or there, they might be the number 1 team in the nation, but they're not, and they're my number 6 ranked power team. Number 5 is the St. John's Red Storm. That is so weird that my number 5 power-ranked team in the entire nation is the St. John's Red Storm. That's crazy to even talk about, considering just a couple years ago, they were one of the worst teams. Number 4, Tennessee Volunteers, possibly in the game of the weekend. Tennessee Volunteers. I have a feeling Tennessee is going to end up in the Final Four. Just saying. And right here, they were in my Final Four as the number 4 power-ranked team. And then my top 3 teams for power rankings for college basketball headed into this weekend. Number 3, my Houston Cougars. I'm going to call them my Houston Cougars because Cougars, hello. Any Cougars out there? At KRock Cody Mack, my Instagram handle. Feel free to slide into those DMs, Cougars. Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Hi, how you doing? They've got Cincinnati tomorrow and then Kansas to end their regular season. My number 2 power-ranked team going in to the weekend is actually a little flip-flop. My number 2 power-ranked team is actually the number 1 team in the nation, the Auburn Tigers, 26-2, everyone's favorite team. They got Kentucky tomorrow. They beat Kentucky. Then they play Texas A&M, and they beat Texas A&M. Woo, then they have an entire tournament, an entire SEC tournament that looks like one of the hardest tournaments that will ever exist in the history of conference tournaments. They are my number 2 ranked power team only because I am giving this team, unfortunately, a slight Kansas City Chiefs style treatment until Cooper Flagg and the Duke Blue Devils prove me wrong, which they could this weekend against Florida State. The Duke Blue Devils are my top team. I think they are the best team in the country. I don't like that. I'm not a Duke fan. But until they can prove me very, very wrong, heading into the weekend, I think the Duke Blue Devils are your best team. Commercials. Where did that go? Yeah, right, Ryan. If I wasn't physically exhausted. Oh, whoa, Jacob Parrish of Kansas. Holy shit. I didn't see this. Making sure I turned the mic off before I yell shit. Jacob Parrish ran a 4.340, and Darian Porter of Iowa State ran a 4.340 as well. So there's a bunch of guys running fast as shit. These Crimbus. Hot deals. Upton Stout looking to make it big. Oh, man. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. She's faking it. Quite capable. Oh, what a biatch. Ugh. All right. Don't be bullied. Yeah, put Jordan on. Jordan needs his own show. I'd watch that all fucking day, bro.
This is the Sports Show with Cody Mack.
Look at weekend cuz.
Expletive Yanis. Double expletive Yanis. Hello. Yo. We're hanging out here for just a couple more minutes. Hope you guys have yourselves one frick of a weekend. Appreciate you guys. Sports Show with Cody Mack, ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1. You want yourself a little Higgins, you get him tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. He'll start the pregame stuff, and then you get Cuse at noon. Hopefully, I am completely wrong again. I think that they exerted themselves too much the other day. They're exhausted. The trip down to Virginia Tech exhausts them, and they lose tomorrow at noon. See what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? They lose. Oh, they're exhausted. Oh, JJ Sands' headband shoots terribly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So we'll do all that chat and then some Monday. And especially what we're going to talk about is Elimination Chamber Monday. Tonight, let's see what we got for SmackDown, because Elimination Chamber tomorrow, you got the men's Elimination Chamber, the women's, Nia Jax and Candice LeRae versus Trish and Tiffany Stratton, and then the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn unsanctioned battle. Chelsea Green is on tonight. Chelsea Green is so hot and awesome. Wrestling is about awesome, not just sexy. They're more than just eye candy, Mr. Lisi. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be putting the belt on the line tonight against LA Knight. That'll be fun. Maybe Cody Rhodes shows up. What else is going on? Oh, tag team champions will be out there. Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, Mello Don't Miz. Huh? So that'll be fun for SmackDown, the go-home show before the Elimination Chamber. So that's about it. And then an ass ton of shooty hoops. We're done, guys. Thank God. We'll catch you guys on Monday. Please, oh my God, guys. Holy cow. Will you just be safe this weekend? Son of a bitch. Be safe. And then I get to talk to you guys tomorrow on Monday. Brian Higgins, like I said, done. That's it. We're out of here. Everyone's closing up shop and we're going home, and then we're back tomorrow to do Syracuse stuff, and then we will talk on Monday. I hit the music thinking that it was a minute later than it was, so now I'm just going to chat for another 50 seconds about things. I didn't get to play the Steph Curry thing. Balls. Steph Curry dropped 56 and 12 three-pointers, man. I was going to play you all 12 three-pointers. Ready? Oh, I'll do it. Ready? Oh, three-pointer. Oh, he did it. Oh, another three-pointer. Oh, Steph Curry with a three-pointer. Steph Curry nails another three-pointer. Steph Curry with another three. Steph Curry is 10th three-pointer. Steph Curry again. No way, Steph Curry. Oh, his 12th three-pointer of the game. And Steph Curry drops 56. I did it. It's a sports show with Cody Mack. ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1.
Get it to stop playing now. This might be his best song.